Ramadan ends here, Ramadan ends here, Ramadan ends here. On the final day of Ramadan, Rob Top gave me a level. The level that Rob Top gave to me was Mind Control by Movie Theaters. Oh my god, I lost my breath. Welcome everyone to the final day of Ramadan. Let's go! For the final day of Ramadan, I beat Mind Control by Movie Theaters and more. Where the fuck is... oh, here it is. This is Mind Control. I'll just jump straight into it. I mean, let's see. Also, are you guys digging the new layout with the Yaguang plushie there? And okay, that's about it really. Anyways, Mind Control is a very bad level. I have to say that. The first part here it isn't that bad, except for this blue orb right here. This blue orb it can be very annoying sometimes. You gotta watch out for that. This ship part is also very annoying because sometimes the structures just turn black and you can't see them most of the time. So you wanna watch out on those. The ball part isn't that bad, aside from this click and this click right here. These two clicks are the only bad parts in the ball part. Everything else, ignore that. That was my jump scare. And then you're immediately at the drop. Now the drop part is interesting because it's supposed to be click sync, but it's not perfect. The only advice I would give you is just to form your own click pattern, because if you just follow the song mindlessly, you are going to die. Like, yeah, see? That black orb I died to. You have to hit it a lot earlier than the note in the song. Moving on though to this wave part. This wave part is also, like, don't follow the song. Just make your own click pattern. Yeah, because if you follow the song, if you click sync to the song, like, you'll just die. Like, look at this death. I went inside of the spike. How is that even physically possible? And the fact that you can't really see much in the wave in the first place makes it a little bit harder, but you'll get used to it. I didn't, and I got mad a lot. So for this, I used to do, the first time I played this, I didn't know how to do this part, but I found out that if you just buffer every orb and don't hold at this part, because if you hold at this, you will jump a lot higher and you will hit the spike at the top. So you buffer all the orbs, but don't buffer the click after the orb. Like you see, like it barely hits the spike. This is also fine, except for these two orbs right here. These two orbs were so annoying the first time I played this level, and it still is. Like when I beat this, these two orbs were like things I died the most to, and I don't know why. These orbs aren't that bad. It's just kind of annoying. The duel though is very weird, like because almost every click is a buffer. Make sure you just buffer every click in this duel. Because if you don't, your cube can die at this spike right here. So keep that in mind. This UFO looks inconsistent, but it's actually really not that bad. You just have to click this. The entire alignment of this UFO part relies on this yellow orb right here. So what you want to do is you want to click the yellow orb late, and everything should be smooth sailing. Yeah, see. And the maze isn't anything too crazy as well. It's very simple. You'll get used to it. The robot is a little bit deceiving. This click especially right here, because I don't know why, but I keep like grazing this spike right here. For some reason, I always think that this solid has a bigger hitbox than it really does, when in reality, like I'm like 5 billion miles away from it. Like you see that. It's like really don't overestimate. This gap is a lot easier than it looks. And then this part is probably the hardest part of the level actually. Because of this click specifically, I kept dying to this click from 0. And yeah, it was very annoying, but at a certain point you just get consistent. And then this ship as well. What I used to do is I used to click this black orb late, and I would like try to like position myself. But I found out that if you buffer the black orb, you just buffer it, you can immediately go in like this. Yeah, you immediately go in, you click once, and then you click again once you're below the below the medium spike here. Once you're inside of the arrow, you just hold, and then you should be good. This part right here was like a major choke point of it, and it's one of the reasons why this part is so hard. It's because everything. This is literally just the cataclysm, piano part, where like the structures flash in, but this time it's like more evil because they are hard. You want to buffer this blue orb here, the first blue orb you want to buffer. What I usually do is that I click this green orb late, which means I'm closer to this like medium spike right here. That means like the gap is a lot tighter. So don't click this late, I guess. Don't click it late. What you should do instead is just use buffer animation. Because when you hit it late, you have less time to hit the blue orb and actually make it to the block here at the edge, because most of the time you'll just hit the spike. So for this part, buffer the green orb and then your life will be 10 times easier. I wish I knew that from the very beginning, I'll be honest. This green orb right here is also pretty hard because, well, you can't see the gap, so like it's incredibly unpredictable. But with some luck you can pass it pretty consistently, I would say. This is literally like one of the easiest parts on the level. I don't really know what to say about this or what you could do better. For this, you don't even need to click. Like you just click the board. You let the UFO like slide on the slope, bump it, and you just fall. That's it. The only hard part of this section here is this last red orb, because I did die. Oh, you can just oh my god, that makes it so much easier. What I did was that I jumped and I died to the, I did like that. I did like this from 0, which is very annoying. Considering that now I know that you can just do that. Like, come on, bro. The ship part isn't all that bad. I would even say it's easier than the crowd control final ship. When I first played this in practice mode, these clicks used to be impossible. Like these clicks, they used to feel so much tighter than they do now. I don't know why, but they really aren't that much of an issue. Now for the robot. Okay, there's 2 ways to do this robot. The first way is to do it the normal way, which is to like hit every single green orb, and like every orb you are intended to hit. And the second way is to just like not do that, and then just do this. Like you're supposed to hit that black orb there, but in reality you can just do that. You can just do that. But like one of the risks in doing that is that you could die. Since it's so close, sometimes it's so close to the spike here, you can actually die too. You can like hit the very edge, because that's how I died from 0. I did to this from 0 because of that. So be careful when you try to do that one method. But for me, this is a lot more consistent. And then the final ship. How the fuck did I do? The final ship is not that bad whatsoever. I thought this was going to be like a huge roadblock for me, but it really isn't. It's a lot easier than it looks. Yeah, just hold. It's a lot of holding. The only hard part in this final ship is to make sure you move it correctly right here. I don't know what the intended way to do this maneuver is, but what I do is, let's pull up the speed up. What I do is I fall down and I hit the edge of this, so I have better alignment. So like the alignment when I straight fly up is a lot easier. Go down this and then click twice. Clicking once works as well, but clicking twice is a lot more consistent. And there we go. That is mind control. Now, the question is, would I recommend this level? As a new artist, I feel like it wouldn't really give you any help, but as a level you just want to beat, it's not really that bad, really. But like if you're taking a break from an extreme, if you're taking a break from like a new artist or something, and you want to play something you could probably beat in like a few thousand attempts, you could easily do this. You could easily just play this level. and beat it. And like, I'm confident you could beat it in like 3 4 hours or something. This level is very, it's easy to learn because I know I said it didn't really sync to the song all that much, but it does at times just sync to the song, and that sync is its worst weakness because it makes it like 10 times easier. Um, Really, the only bad parts about this is the weird gameplay at times, the weird bugs that I've come across. Um, but yeah, apart from that, this level is just meh. I would give this like a 6 out of 10. I'll be honest. Like it's fun, sure. It really depends on it really depends on the player really, because I didn't really find this any fun. It was a good break level because the first time I beat this, I was a break from Thinking Space, right? I beat it like 3 hours before I beat Thinking Space. So yeah, this level as a break level, this level would work. Um, if you want to go for it as a new hardest, go ahead. But like, I don't really recommend it because it doesn't really teach you anything. This is, imagine like a hyper buffed 5 star. This is basically what it is. It's just a hyper buffed 5 star with a first drop cube that's like atomic cannon but nerfed. That's literally what this level is. But yeah, do I like it? Sure. It didn't. I mean, so at times it did make me want to like smash my monitor, but like, what? That goes about that goes about the same for like every other GA level, but you know. So yeah, that's it. Enjoy the completion. Goodbye. Yeah. This level is so bad.